I like I don't know. I don't know if it's the weather or the president being there. I don't know. I don't know. Hi, to breeze. No, like look. There's a lot I could say in this game. How I'm not happy with the way Fosler is being made a second man. He's always late, always coming back late. He's always second to the ball. Yeah. Fosler, I take him out. Put Solomon's in. Also Sahil, I feel like this game is a bit too much for him. Let's put that boy Duba. He was the one that said he's hungry for this game. He wants to play. So let's give him a chance. Take Saili out because Modi is playing an unbelievable game today. Also, Patrice is playing an unbelievable game. So, you know what? Like, put Duba, take Saili out, and then Tantan, I'm also impressed with him. But then take out Fosler, put Solomons in. But otherwise, we can cry, say this and this. But this is one of the best derbies we've watched. It's super entertaining. This is proper football. We're gonna make mistakes here. The others are gonna make mistakes there. You're gonna capitalize. You're not going to capitalize. I feel like proper analysis will come after the game, like when the game's finished. But so far, this is proper entertaining. Proper entertaining.
Okay. Let me go to Master Icon. Master Icon, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What do you think of that first half?
Yeah, hey, apart from the fact that I was robbed two clear penalties and a math red card, yeah, Pirate is playing and attacking football, but there's a problem with the midfield and the defense. I don't know. There's a time where I got annoyed when team was supposed to clear the ball and Apasamfanolo achieves it, and we observing attack Catalalor. It's very dangerous, but. Overall, up front there, I think that their focus is sharp. We just need to put the balls inside for Mabasa. And kudos to Saleh. He's not been playing for a lot of games. I remember during the week we were complaining Gares Cape Spurs game that he's not been given game time. At least he came, he showed up. I'd actually advise the coach to keep Mufokeng as well. Don't take Mufokeng out. Like keep the front four, as in Mabasa, Maswanganyi, and Ntwani Relebohile, Le Saleng. Keep them like that. If he needs to make a change, I look at the midfield part actually, because I feel like that's where we gonna get problems. Chiefs as well, it's playing. Chiefs is like Epaka Bas, then they were playing the advantage at Dupreez. Passing the ball to someone who can run very far, so that when he gets the ball, he punishes. And so far, he's done that. With two balls, he led the one, and he was marked by the defender. But had he gotten that ball in a good position, I believe he was gonna punish for the third time. Gabenu perhaps but yeah, I'm not happy with the officiating. And apart from the two penalty incidents and the math red card, there's been things that he should have actually kept constant. But then yeah, but second half we'll see.
Okay. Tandeni, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, my brother, I don't know if it's the morning, it's the afternoon, or whatsoever. Everything is upside down, bro. So
What did you think of this first half?
Yes. Yeah, feel. Look, man. I'm gonna just be quick. First of all, Mart and Tim.
Yeah. Tandeni, are you still with me?
Everybody's live TV. Yeah. Why I'm saying that.
I think we have a bit of an issue there with a bit of an issue there. Okay. Taneni, I'm gonna let you back in. Try come back on. I think maybe it's a network thing there that has got us there. Sinje, with the burner.
Quick, that's not a red card because Mars' foot was on the ground. Watch the tackle again. Secondly, it's not a penalty because the player lost the ball and he was not going to recover from getting that ball, and that cannot be called a red card. Watch the replays, you will see it. It's a correct call from the ref. That was a yellow card. There's only also one yellow card the ref missed. That was Tim's tackle on Tanzania, that push to the boards. That should have been a bookable offense. Anyway, siyabadla.
Okay, CJ. I've never had CJ come in and be like that, even quick. Okay, Prompo. We want to talk first half, Prompo.
Sure, Boza. No, the thing is that overall game, the what I'm scared of, what Tlanti and Quinica.
Yeah.
They're not comfortable. The ball that they score Pirates, we bought it last one. Tlanti play back, Tlanti, Quinica. I don't know what he was doing, you understand? He want to try something that he doesn't know, you understand? Me, it's like I was saying that Obana Solomon, if they can put Solomon on the right so that he can stop Otto to attack, because Solomon is going to push him to defend. And on the left, they take Frosa, but me I go left. Or what apparently the Tlanti, we're going to be at least, or right, give us sebange, what man, no, Mam Castle, Mam Perele Dadinila, the central defend. Because the weak point arena, right back, left back. If the Pirates can neutralize that, they can even score 4 goals, Pirates. They are coming fast, that side is weak. Even like, Froster is lost. Because Sahili is not coming back to defend. He stay up front. But at least now we got 2 goals. At least the Pirates will be chasing. It's much better.
Okuneneng 2 goals the Prampo, 3 goals the Kotabi.
No, I think that maybe on the board scoreboard, maybe 2 years they make mistake. I was thinking it's a mistake.
Hey, Prampo, hi, man. Okay, thank you,
So-
Prampo. Lebza, welcome. How are you? Why did you see this first off?
I know. I'm good, man. I just wanted to say to the Pirates fans that you remember when we were robbed of a clear penalty on Shalulile, what you guys were saying to us. Can you for like an entire week, just we don't want to hear it, okay? We don't want to hear any of it, of being robbed, foul of being robbed and all of that by the referee. We cried. Even that guy on SABC1 confirmed that it was a penalty. Hlangwani, is it Hlangwani or I forgot?
Yeah, one.
And yeah, Hlongwani, yes. He confirmed it that it was meant to be a penalty, but you guys were like, get over it. Well, tables have turned. Get over it, okay? Get over it. And
I benefited and I have no shame.
yeah, and what day was it when you were asking about the predictions and all of that? And I said Chiefs was actually going to chow Pirates this time around. They might have a lot of problems, but beating Pirates is not one of them. It's not. Like that is a given. So congratulations. It looks like Dupree has a lot of confidence, and I hope this carries him through to the next matches. And yeah, like it would be interesting to see Chiefs starting to do well and winning some matches. Then we get some proper competition, So yeah, all in all, congratulations for the 2-1 lead so far. Hopefully you guys win, but let's see what happens.
Okay. No, King honorary Chiefs fan for today, Lebza. Let me go to Untuli. Tuli, welcome to the show. How did you see the first half?
Hey, Mr. Utsi. No, man. This game it's beyond expectations because most of us were thought this game is over and it's entertaining, man. From a neutral point of view.
Over 2.5. Umfagile now. Over
No,
2.5.
Bengfaku 0-0 to I'm ticket 10 minutes. No, man, no, it's a great game, man. I think in terms of the game, it's the fact that Chiefs ikore ill because man, Pirates keep our buchain. We are trying to keep people out cool, so he had no choice after Chiefs ikore. Mele be push be ball, and then the side Frost like izoba inkinga. They need to fix that because they want Pirates inlet here towards the goal. It's that side, and Ilona Konoli for Kaizer Chiefs, and also who's this boy, man? Number 13 with Chiefs. Omodi. Yeah, Omodi is having a great game. Like side So it's a nice, entertaining game, man. From a neutral point of view, it's entertaining. Now I regret not buying the ticket to the stadium.
Yeah, you lose out, guys. You lose out. But anyway,
Away, Mr.
let me bring
OT.
back Tandeni. We just had some network problems there. You can finish off the point you were making.
No, man, it was not network. It was the Chiefs fans. Please, you're calling now. I don't know why these guys are calling now. You have time, one peace of mind. Quick one, bro. From me, I think we have a problem. Similar teams, two teams got similar problem. For Chiefs, it's Mart. For Pirates, it's team. You see now, I have so many pet lags.
That's fine. No, TikTok is telling me that I'm not active for some reason. But you can go on, my brother. You can go on.
So, first of all, team, he's killing Makaula. He can't pass, he can't mark, he's running away from the position. That is basic as a central midfielder. Makaula is doing all the dirty work. Makaula is the one passing the ball. Even on that second goal, on that first goal that we scored, the high press was done by Makaula, pushing Maswangani to do the work. The front four for Pirates, they can score more goals as much as they want. The fact, again, I'm repeating this, for South Africa, it's going to be difficult to produce players to play abroad. Look at Mabaza. He's our main striker. He's falling all over. In a derby that we need him to man up and start scoring goals. He's expecting the ref to do him the dirty job, and that is not how it's supposed to be. Coming back to Chiefs, looking at that lineup of Chiefs, they have Utlanti, Kwinika, and then Msimango. I'm telling you, bro, if Maswangani shot that ball instead of passing it to Mabaza, it's going to be 2-1. Then the game should be 2-2 by now. The mistakes are there. But my problem is now for Pirates, the high line is not working. You're defending with 3. Why playing high line? As for John Hoto, he's a senior player. You're getting to be past the ball. It was a corner kick. You're being past the ball on the line. You can't use it. Trap the ball to your left-hand side. The space was agreeing with him. Trap the ball on the left-hand side. Hit a cross. Go back and mark. Don't make things difficult for yourself. He loses the ball. They punish us. Now we're going to blame Chayine. For what? And at that time, Nda is not there. Nda is slow. Okay, we're starting the ball. We know Chiefs got speed and everything. We're starting with Nda and Kogi. Those two gentlemen are very slow. To praise Moti and Tanzania, they're going to surpass them. Why don't you start with
For time, Mtandeni.
No problem, Prapatia. Pirates wins this one.
Pirates wins this one. Okay, just for time. Sorry, my brother. Let me bring in Fistos.
Hey, Mepra, how's it?
Man. Well, how do you see the first half?
Let me very quick and straight to the point. Chiefs played very well. They scored 2 goals, which is a great goals that Dupree score. Pirates, we had an opportunities which we didn't take. But one thing that we must know, football is a game of halves. Chiefs never got too much on the ball, but the opportunities that they got, they converted them very well. And now it's all about what can Pirates do. The previous speaker mentioned something that is very critical. Kogi and they are slow when you compare to the pace of Dupree. So now the question is, how will they be able to stabilize these passes from the middle that goes to Dupree? If we can do that, everything will be better second half. And number 2, team. I don't understand what is team, the hype about team. I don't see anything that he brings to the game. I don't see him taking passes forward. I don't see him helping in terms of defense. So if we can fix those 2 areas, I think we'll have a better second half. And one last thing, a better derby. Goals are seen, of which that's what we've been crying about. Now we've got 2-3 goals that are already. And obviously there's some errors with referees, but everyone makes mistakes. It's unfortunate that some mistake benefits the other one, as they normally say, ukuthi nabanye abantwana bayadinga ukbenefit.
No, Fistos, not only did we get goals, half-time performance as Zwanga, not even a young breakdown of the game. Got HIV one, Jay.
Uyabona lento yenu yoku-invite uRamaphosa le yiyo le yenza lezi zinto lezi. Danko.
He came on his own. Let me go to Prastomi. How did you see the first half?
Hey, OT, i-debut ine-goals namhlanje, I won't lie. Firstly, into ezayithetha is that ikhona problem between uKwinika and Msimango. And Pirates is exploiting those spaces zabo. Khona eyenzekayo pha. And akosithathu we might see uMart is making mistakes, but funeka nikhumbule into eyi-one. In that midfield of Kaizer Chiefs, uMart is only player who's always on the ball. Mna ndimbona uCastillo wenzani in the game. So because there's a distance between them. And i-game yabo, that is why Kaizer Chiefs cannot complement each other kwi-midfield, because omnye is too far from omnye. That is why ngathi anikwazi udlala. Otherwise, going forward, uNansika Duplessis is having a good game. uNansika uModi, but uModi I think should awake kwinto yoba of releasing the ball so early. uCastillo yena is nowhere to be found. I mean lo mntu ngapha right, ba lo mntu sayile. I don't know why he's still in the game. But I think, yeah, and I think they should stop blaming Ushland on that goal. Ushland, it was not his mistake. Umaltu was involved with that mistake against Zegle. Otherwise, Nina, you need to fix it. Let's send a meal, then nilungisela cala se right, nifake le ntwana Solomons. Then as for Pirates, Pirates Kumi is playing very well. Combining passes ziyadibana going forward. But the problem is lapho is in the midfield. Now because kuyacaca uba uteam akabonakali because umuntu is doing the dirty work uMakhawula. Otherwise naso into ekhoyo. And ke ngoku Kaizer Chiefs I see ngathi ngawina le game.
Oh. Why not Proston? Okay, no, I'll accept it. Let me go to Agent. Agent, my brother, before this game restarts, as a neutral, what did you see from this game?
What did I say in the group, guys? You see why you should join the group, eh? If you're into betting and everything, sometimes we see visions at night. We see these things at night, you know. So when you're in the group, you see those things, eh? What did I say in the morning? That the whole week I've been building, saying, Pirates will win this, but man, in the morning something is telling me Chiefs might do something here, you know. And I said this is going to be probably the best derby that I've seen in recent memory. At halftime, this is one of the best derbies that we've seen in recent memory, you know, like us for 5 years, you know. So our anger is not permanent, as someone will say, you know. Our anger is not permanent. It's not a Durban July now. It's the derby now, you know. This is what we want. But I think quickly on the game, I think Makhopa, I think that's why Pirates has seen the importance of Makhopa, you know. And I said this even during the middle game, you know. I'm not gonna go much deep on it. I think Makhopa, you can see his space is there. And I think Chiefs have realized that Omofe King is dangerous. They're double marking him. So after 15th minute, he went silent, you know. And I feel like the dangerous man in this team is Saleh, you know. And on to the Chiefs side, the reason why Chiefs is Sundowns Hudu team is Chiefs is very dangerous on the transition is when they have to play now, where you're saying, no, I'm sitting down as Golden Arrows attack us. You know, that's why Chiefs has problems. But when it comes to transition, they'll hate you. You know, I think that's what we are seeing with Udu Praise, you know, and the problem with Udu Praise has never been that he's not getting goal score opportunities. It's a case of when you get there, do you relax, pick a spot, and hit the net, you know? So today I think he has done that, you know? He gets there, he gets composed, and he's finishing, you know? And I think what is helping is, it is the runs. He's making runs from the last third. Usually he's taking it from the center, and he runs all the way. By the time he gets to the box, he's tired, and he makes wrong decisions. So now he's running from the final third. It's a shorter distance, which means he's not that tired mentally. So I think it has been one of the best best debuts in recent memory for me. So yeah, and other teams are benefiting, but we know them. They're the reasons of benefit, you know.
I benefited and I have no shame.
Who's that who's saying that? Okay, the second half has started. The scoreline is not wrong. It is 2-1 to Kaizer Chiefs. Guys, if you have not followed, please click on the follow button. What I'll do is I'll carry on rolling throughout the second half. I'll allow people in to speak and do all of that stuff. I just wanted to come in and say, look, this is very exciting. And I told you guys from the beginning of the game that the way the team set up, meant that this was going to be a very exciting game. Not necessarily because of the high quality football we're watching, but because defensively, guys, defensively, Sehoana somewhere. Jose Rivero came out with a clear plan. Overload Frosla so that he has to make decisions. Frosla is one man versus three. He doesn't know good IAP. Saile is tired at the end of that second half. He was very tired. Then they have a dummy run. Ulmasangwaini Ohoto coming in. So they're really overloading that side. Yaga Frosla. And I believe that the plan was more for expecting Ukwinika to be playing there, but it's working either way. On the other end, what you're seeing Pirates do on the right-hand side is that they're stretching Chiefs' team all the way to that side. So when we say Chiefs' defense is out of position, what it means is it's either you have to send an extra man to help on the left-hand side, as Lagamfukeng, or on the right-hand side, and I think the Chiefs team doesn't trust Tanchen Kwinika. So you watch Simango come in closer. And I told you guys, Guti, when you move Kaizer Chiefs the defense from the center, either one of the center backs, that's where problems start. Hopefully in the second half, we're going to get to see each Chiefs take advantage of the Pirates. Because the big weakness of what Pirates does is when you commit too many people forward, you leave yourself open to counterattacks, to pacey players. You leave yourself open. And Chiefs has taken advantage of that twice, right? So let's see how the coaches counter each other and what they're doing here. But what I will say, and I'm just going to be honest, this is me taking my Chiefs hat off. Pirates were the better team. Pirates played the better football. Pirates had the better chances. Could have had two penalties and a red card in this game. Chiefs, for the 2 goals that they haven't been all the way in this game. But you know what they say about that, guys?
You know, and we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talk serious talk. I mean, just win the game, guys.
Just win the game. Whether you win through lucky goals, just win the game. That's all that needs to happen. Okay, guys, I'm going to carry on rolling. So please feel free to request. You have to be following me and join me now while I'm live on TikTok for those who are watching on YouTube. And click on the little button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest. If you want to add your voice to the show, request, and then we'll go from there. Let me see who's here. No, thank you, Divide. Thank you so much. Look, guys, this is what I'm saying. It's my thing is very simple. I blame coaches and players. This is not the first time we've seen our defense do this. Let's be honest. So if you're a Chiefs fan, a Chiefs player, and you understand that my role is set, I'm going to play every single week, regardless of how I performed, right? Then I look at the coach, I look at management, and I say, but guys, we know what the issues are. Why are these players still playing then? Then secondarily, first half, you saw what was happening. Chiefs didn't play well today, guys. Chiefs didn't play well today. Our defense was not good in the first half. We were lucky to get those 2 goals from Ashley to Patrice. To be honest with you, it didn't come from a build-up, right? So now you come into the second half and you do the exact same thing. And then when you make your changes, here's where I stand on the changes. And the match is done. Pirates is 1-3-2. When you make your changes, if you're going to change a game, either change it fully, don't have clutch. Because now, I would bring Solomons in front of Frosla, and if you're going to take out Patrice, if you're going to have Patrice go to the wing, rather take out Patrice altogether and play Gonzalez and Gonzalez and Castillo up front and cross the ball. But then now Patrice spent the second half. What did Patrice do the second half, guys? For the change that we made to make him a winger, what did he do? After scoring 2 goals in a transition team. Why? Because he's a winger now. What did Duba do this game? Because Komphela Ngobo is holding the ball. He's a hold the ball player. You've been playing transition all game and you've been hurting Pirates. But now you sit back and you go, no, I'm going to bring in Ngobo and I'm going to bring in Usbanbane. Then I'm not going to play any balls to them. Tanzania was incredible this game. Why? He didn't need to hold the ball. He didn't need to be on the ball. He understood, Guti, the ball is not going to come from Marto Castillo. So he was waiting for what? The transition. So now you've been transitioning all game long. All game. Then you take your guy who's on form, 2 goals, and you move him to the wing. Was there any need for Duba to make it onto this pitch today? Was there any need for Solomons to come in and play right back, normal right back? He didn't cross the ball. He didn't do anything. So then what? That's where I blame Kevin Johnson. Good time, my guy. Jose Rivero, this game, came in with a plan. Jose Rivero, for once, and you know you guys always get on him. Jose Rivero came into this game and said, here's my plan. I'm going to overload one of Chiefs' sides because that's where they're weak. They've been weak there. We all know it. We see it every day. I'm going to have Mfukeng, Hoto, and Tito running on the right-hand side in order to overload whoever it is, whether it be Quinica, whether it be Frosler. And I told you guys at the beginning of the game that it's very simple. You've got that thing. If you move the center backs out of position, they don't know what to do. How did the goals come? You still don't have a way to build up, but yet you bring in more midfielders so that they can go to the front and run as if they're strikers. When you took off a striker, when you have other people that could have... guys. But anyway, I'm going to let everybody come in and have a minute. I'm going to give everybody a minute. I see there's a long list. Everybody, guys, strictly a minute, and then we'll go from there. So, guys, please request, those that are requesting. If you have not followed, please follow. We're going to have a conversation about this. We're going to have a conversation about this probably on Monday when we break down the game. But I just want to get your guys' feelings at the end of this game. Master Icon, you've got a minute. Tell me, what did you see from this game?
Yeah, like I told you, at halftime, Monapule Saleng, a very crucial player that came in. He showed that indeed he was the player of the season last season, and I'd like to actually give kudos to the coach. Remember, I told you that if Mufeken doesn't go out of the game, if you don't eliminate our wingers and the striker on that time, we're gonna strike, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Maswanganyi saw the chance, gave it to Saleng, good pressure. Chiefs in a Pagile bus, like I said, pass the ball to the one who can run faster to score. It killed them because Paris saw that second half and they stopped it.
Yeah. And they swapped, and then he even swapped Saleng to the other end. Remember, we had said that maybe if Saleng was on the other side. But anyway. Okay, Master Icon, thank you so much. Malume Kutso, you've got a minute. Tell me, what do you think of this game? Hey, man, you're so far away. Malume Kutso,
when I'm watching adult content, I like watching that one of coming from behind.
Malume Kutso, it's a family show.
Sorry. Marabesenisho Pirates, if I level to Mr. OT. Saleng. If I continue over Nchablega Kulu, Uzongpena from the show. Thank you, Mr. OT.
Hey, Maravelile. Hey, Mtakama Madagu Kutso. Uchabli Banai, man.
No, mina nje ngajabula nje ukuze usinje ngathi akabuyisa usinje nje.
Yeah, guys, please mute when you come in. We want to game, Mtakama, we've got a minute.
No, but as I've always said, sometimes our coaches are self-sabotaging. You've got players that just play your players in the right position, and then everything will just fall into places. That's what I've always been trying for. Gutu Rivera sometimes just lose it. He use players out of position. But today I think he got his tactics were right. Even though Uhoto was not that on the first half. Second half it at least Uzamid. But put your players in the right position. Your natural winger, you've got Saleng today as a right wing. Mufukeng, no Tito. Yes, I've said also Tito is the fittest player go Pirates. As long as if you can have players that are going to have off the ball movement around him, he makes things simple for him. Yeah, but there's no one who can back with it because they don't even know which Dalago. So if the players can just have that off the ball movement around him, this what happened today. Siyabonga nje bangabe usinje okuningi sokukhuluma Monday.
Baravelile, Gambe, when you're speaking during the week, ngitheni ngosaleng and having Tito and Masangwani on two different wings, but yeah, sizayikhuluma le.
Not yes, not when actually even as some of the callers say they've said good, but how can you if udlalisa uKim Vidi on the right hand side, no Kapinga, but you've got to Saleng also Beijing.
Khumbula usho ushilo
Most of the callers did that one. Hey, that's not good, but kwenzakalani kanti la put the correct players on the right position. Then udliwe, but as long as we've got the players who are going to perform at their best on that position. And then ngikutshelile ukuthi oqala ngolokujana ngithi ngoteam noMakhawula ku midfield. And uze ngabo vele.
Hayi sizayikhuluma bazayikhuluma ithi ngifaka abanye. Kita baba.
Okay, babu.
Tsepan. Welcome.
Triple K, how's it?
Oh, Tsepan, karing ka Triple K man ke praenyana ke dile fatshe ka bana ay.
No, you know, I always tell I'm one person that always advocates for the fans. The fans came into the stadium to support Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs only played twice for me. They played the first 20 minutes and the last 15 minutes of the game. From there on, we never saw Kaizer Chiefs. It's like these guys, they want to respond when things are bad. That's how I feel like Kadi players are Chiefs. When things are really, really bad, only then they want to respond. And today, I feel like the coach, Chiefs, had a good strategy. It's just that the players didn't complement that plan. The players are Pirates complimented Pirates plan. They knew the coach told them this is what I want you guys to do, and they did that. But with Chiefs, I felt like the coach told the players what to do, but they only did it in a few minutes. Had Chiefs carried on what Duprez was doing, they Basake in Chiefs, and then Bashape 1, 2, 3, 4 passes, then they go boxing goal. Chiefs could have scored many goals because those chances were there for them to take them. But I feel like the players let the plan of the coach down. That's what I feel at Chiefs right now.
Hey, Tsepang, re tla bona Monday sentle when you break it down properly.
I want a Monday, but yeah, kudos to that small boy. Who's that boy? This plays for Pirates, the right back, Libito. That's a good player too. He played very well. It was just a small mistake, a first goal. From there, he came on, did his job, got a goal. Good game for the derby. He must just carry on growing from. That's the only player that stood out for me is that Libito boy.
No, thank you, Tsepang. Let me bring in Paparazzi. How are you? You've got a minute. Tell me, what did you feel about the game? Paparazzi? Let me just invite him to unmute. Guys, if you have not followed, please follow. Let me go to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
You've got a minute. Tell me.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Derby
3-2. It's Derby, I can say. I'm quickly gonna put my input there. There's this thing I'm a player as win the game, but this second half, Kevin Begmela win the game as a coach. I can say. Ngikhulumela indabeni zamasapo wakhe. Okay, fine. Uyabona ukuthi siyabas leader. But ma introduce Gonzalez mara ngapha Gonzalez agasi good ukudlala ibhola.
Yeah.
Une height, une strength. Wonga introduce ama cross ke. Ngoba very well ukuthi from ephakathi going forward we are not there. You understand? Ufaka uNgcobo uyamfaka uyihold amabhola mara still going back. You understand? Angicabanga ukuthi ukulo coach wethu bekasimisela ukuswina le game. Okay, fine. uDuprez uzamile ukuthi asike amagoli ayi2. Okay, fine. Ucapable ukuthi ufuna ukuswina le game. Wena as a coach uswinela i-game kanjani going forward? Ngikhulumela indaba ne second half. You understand? Ma introduce ama-sub wakho, sometimes you have to think as a coach. Okay, fine. Uyabona ukuthi i-Pirates nayo, that's why during the week i-Pirates when going forward they are very quick, very quick. And wazi ukuthi nabo kwinika abana pace. Remember abanumfukeni banusaleng, ba quick, very quick. no Maswangai. Maswangai good because ukhona ukucheck ama space ufaka you understand. So mina for mina ngiplay coach Prime ngoba azange aze ne-mentality ukuthi asiwine le game. Siya leader ungenzani ukuthi si-add ama-goal going forward. Uthatha umuntu okuskorela ama-goal thatha umfakela inini. Uyofika nini epaleni ngoba yazi lo muntu lo ugood ukufika eboxini uthi akora ama-goal. When off position uyokora nini. Ayi sengikwatile othi sisabona Monday Prime. Thanks for your time.
Tungakwati babara tungakwati man. Mara so right Monday sikhuluma
I think I have any chance. I think I have any chance.
No stress. Matala, welcome to the show. How are you?
Sanibona mfowethu. Hayi, mina ngiphoxekanga kakhulu because bengivele ngilindele kodwa ke kube ne-improvement encane siyibonayo. Inkinga ibe coach ke kule game yanamhlanje.
Okay.
Sihlezi sikhala ngabadlali hayi ibe coach namhlanje. Yabona ngale kule side la Frosla. uFrosla bekufanele amgcina angamkhiphi and then include uSolomons ngaphambi kwaFrosla so that lo muntu lo phusha lapha emuva kwePirates ezongasaphusha ukuya phambili angabi overloaded lapha uFrosla. Hayi ke kodwa ke hayi it's fine nala eswini awukwazi ukufaka abantu ababili aba defensive udlala ne team efana nePirates. Mokhipha lo olokhuzana bekufanele akhiphe uMekhipha akhiphe ubalo uCastillo. Castillo was dead. Yes. Abesafaka ulokhunjana ke lapha phambili ungcobo. But naloko futhi ngathi ukwenze late ama changes akhe ngathi abe late. Le ukuzibone late zonke lezi zinto but ke hayi siyakwamukela okwenzekile.
Hi, sizathini Matala sizathini. Sizakhuluma Monday. Thank you for joining me. So guys, just an update with that. Pirates has moved into second place. Prati. Ay man, Ritswere again. Ritswere. Kamatso.
Brat, oti. Ka ore ne ke re ke setse ke ntshitse nama ka first half ke re ke go branyana yano e re ke se jere na go engwe. Ke tla e bona na go e latelang. Mare go bua nnete bra oti. A re shebella game matlhakore a mabedi ke nagana gore it was a good derby. Ne le game ne le good for today ke fela gore ha re tla go compare di players Pirates na le quality than Kaizer Chiefs yo ke nnete and then in midfield that the way Mar Chiefs the win ba tshameka ka strength sa bone ke aka ke utlwe motho wa mo a re like coach na le plan so di player ra dia complement that plan of ya coach then Pirates in another plan and by the plan at Pirates in Bali brilliant. So I also blame the player. Yes, this game in or today get proud ka tlhopha Kaizer even though harna di player tse wa bana tse di ball players especially mo midfield more but ke happy ke meretse derby today aramo khane score ile 3-2 mara na ma ka ke tla e bona maybe na go engwe
ay man Brian na mayo man Brian man now at least to enjoy nyana.
Economy I do. So.
No, some Prati. Khoza.
Icon. What were you guys thinking? You beat a team midweek. Duba, we want Pirates. What were you guys expecting? Duba this, Duba that. Duba is the future. The future is scored. This future scored 3-2. Oh, you guys are cool. Sell that club. Focus on become a commercial club. Because now, you know what? I saw the game and no Chiefs was putting pressure. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it's because I caught the game second half. But you can't beat class. You can't outclass class. Just a win, midweek. You think you can beat us? No. Yeah, I'll repeat again. Small teams must behave. When you come up against big guys, calm down. Show respect. Now you guys were calling us all week. Hey, you drawed, you're gonna beat you. Do you know Maswangai? Mufuki? Saling? Cool. You guys should retire.
Khoza, leave us alone, Khoza, man. Mention Olumnati, man. Leave us alone, Khoza, man.
Mnati doesn't win games. Mnati does not win games.
Okay, I was like, Mara, retla bua di-tactic Monday. Ka wari ka bona santsane o thabile mara. Let me go to Tebza. 90 minutes 3-2. You can unmute that, Tebza. Okay, we'll come back to Tebza. Chaklas.
Sure, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chaklas. 90 minutes. How did you see this game?
Yeah, ne. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates. But thanks for what's in the first time again.
First of many. First of many.
Hopefully so. All right. Earlier than I'm sorry, come ready to take it to stadium, Willie Stadium. I was saying, full kit ya Kaizer Chiefs. I was saying, okay. Thanks for supporting us. We're gonna win. She said, no, man, I'm honor. Karamoya na kirai. When I bela we na stadium. Parat.
Yeah.
So, over celebrate. So, kemo England, ukumzandi. So, utla celebrate la na parata. Anyway,
yeah.
The game wise, I think no Pirates played well, Braga. In terms of the way, well, especially the comeback and then the finish up the game. It just the last goal we Mfano Munyane we is the a share ball. He Mufukeng need to learn over the team.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the ball, you just need to pass it. Somebody accord. It's easier. But anyway, we're winning for two. I'd like to Kaizer Chiefs. The problem when they win games before they play them. That's what the problem. And Ugaso Nyakil Pirates. Why Ugaso Nyakil Pirates? Yeah, especially like a situation that Chiefs in now. Unless maybe, let's say 2 years, 3 years, maybe if things change. Yeah. No. They should fear Pirates actually. Anyway, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Chaklas. Ya go bulela wa mpala ba you busy with me guy podcast.
That's true. Ask kids.
Let me bring in Tebza. Tebza, is your mic fine?
My mic is fine now. My brother.
Tebza.
OT. Wait again. I looked at that starting 11, and I looked at our defense. I was saying, Mara, what's happening? Why the chop and changes, especially at the back? We can understand, or maybe you still trying to find scoring combinations and all that. But then defense, my brother, you look at top teams. You don't just chop and change defense every week. Wow, my bra. You have to be consistent with your defense. Why wasn't Ngobo playing? He played well the last game. He played well. Look at what we were watching there at the back. Those goals are totally avoidable. Those goals. And now we are 3-2 down. You don't bring substitutions early. You wait until the 90 minutes. Modi was dead by that time. The last 20 minutes, Modi was dead. Why didn't he take him off earlier and bring in Villagas came in, caused a little havoc that side. We know he's still finding his feet, more starting 11, but then those games, it's last 15 minutes. The boy can do something there. Already the game is fast. Those boys need those kind of games where game it's fast. You understand? You take him mola side hatisa line, not mola mohare mo isolate or rakono tsara di bola lo one on one 1v1 lily defenders abala. You'll tell him or ne tsara bolo balate, get into the 18 yard or put those crosses. You understand? We are losing Otia Dupris Umisago winging. My bra. Gala tuko pili, and then tell the players to push up. I kemaketi mo haremola like hunali gepengwe gima between the defense and the attackers. I'm like, we are losing. Otalwane, there's nothing to defend. Even if they can score 4, it's still 3 points. It's gone. So I'd rather go all out and see what we can do. Maybe we can salvage a draw. But then no, they choose to even an old level. Banzi back, they still being caught on the counter, Mara, they still sitting back. You are one on what's one.
How
So
does that happen?
how? How? You understand? So in this instance, I agree with everyone that was on the panel blaming the coach. This was the coach's fault. The players played. He had to make changes for the players that didn't perform or in those particular times. Those players that we were mentioning, there were moments no longer Nabasa performing where he should have substituted them. First 20 minutes, the boys were playing, and then as the game goes on, it is up to you as the coach to look at the weak links and where we can punish Orlando Pirates, make those right decisions of substitutions, and win us the game. Today, let's leave the boys. The boys played. It's Kevin Johnson. Thank you.
Okay. No, thank you. Ubuntu, welcome to the show. How are you? It seems like we've got a little bit, guys. I'm gonna have to close, but what I'm gonna do, because I have to be back at 8 p.m. We're gonna watch the Sundowns match together at 8 p.m. What I will say, let me take off my Chiefs hat. What I will say is, this was one of the most exciting derbies we've seen over the past few years. I think the players rose to the occasion, both sides. I think if you think about Dupree's missing goals, he scored 2 goals today, finished very well. Pirates showed that they have that fighting mentality to come back and hurt us. In terms of the beginning of the game, I think it was incredible. I think you guys saw from the beginning of the game, I was so excited because you watched the two coaches make changes that spoke to the other team. And it's a very long time since we last saw that happening. So, for example, I spoke of Kaizer Chiefs understanding that maybe Zita Kwinika would be exposed on the right-hand side when playing versus Abo Mfukeng. So let's move him. I don't know if I would have put him center back, but let's move him and bring Frostler in. That was in a direct. That was directly speaking towards the Pirates. They brought in Mtanzani because we've seen Mtanzani is not necessarily a player that can play the ball. He's not a 10, or at Chiefs, there hasn't been a 10 that plays the ball. He's a 10 for transition. He makes very good decisions in fast transitions. So that was, again, looking at the game and saying, okay, Pirates is going to come at us and we're going to go at them. If you look at the Pirates side, Saleng made it onto the pitch. Jose chose a side. He said that, guys, listen, I'm going to overload that right-hand side of the Chiefs' defense. Whether it be we're going to be overloading Kwinika or whether it be anybody else, that was what we're going to do. We'll make second, third man runs that are going to confuse that defense and maybe bring one of the centre-backs out. In fact, Pirates could have actually had 2 penalties and also March should have gotten a red card there. So it was very good to see Pirates come out with a plan. And it was good to see the two teams come out and play. Chiefs scoring first, Pirates replying, Chiefs scoring again, Pirates coming back to eventually win the game. Where I think we lost it a little bit is that some of the players, as people have been saying about the Chiefs players, sometimes they take for granted some of the basic things that they need to do. That goal that was scored, the second goal or the third goal that was scored, where Mosimane was trying to zonal mark someone who's not being zonal marked. The Chiefs defense being moved all around the place. For me, that was very poor defending from the Kaizer Chiefs. But also, I feel as though Kevin Johnson should have come in and made some changes in order to win us the game. As people have been saying, when you are down, you don't now go and bring in another right back and another right back, move your most dangerous player on the day to the right wing, bring in players that are not going to fit into the system you're trying to play, especially towards the end. You're supposed to give us something and show us that you want to win the game. And as much as we also speak about that with him, it's also true about the players. It's a derby. The Pirates players are showing up. They're showing you that, guys, we want to win this game. We're going to win this game. We're going to go very hard. Where was Chiefs' hunger towards the end? Where was Chiefs' want to go out and win this game when it's 2-2, when it's 3-2? We came out and somehow played another low block when we came into the second half, but also after we had conceded, instead of going forward and winning the game, whereas Pirates pushed. So very good game, all in all. Well done to Orlando Pirates. They were worth the win. Like I said, there was a red card that should have been called on Mart. There was 2 penalty shouts that were meant to be penalties that weren't given, but they still stood up and won the game after Chiefs had taken the lead twice. So, yeah, guys, please follow if you have not followed. But we'll discuss this on the normal show. The normal show is Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. I go live here. And then on Fridays, it's the member show at 12:30. We do the watch-alongs, but where we discuss games in depth is during the weeks, during the Monday show more specifically. So if you have not followed, please follow and join me when I'm there. I will be back 8 p.m. We're going to watch mamelodi Sundowns versus Chippa United. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to the gifters. I see there was a lot of gifters here, guys. Please don't stop. Thank you to the people that joined and spoke, and thank you to the commenters. Thank you to those who are watching on YouTube. Guys, I'll see you again at 8 p.m. Bye, guys. See you soon, Entlek, not bye. See you soon.
Tubula magazine safa indlala